Okay, I'm going to go ahead and get started. We're supposed to have 18 people here tonight like we did last time, so I don't know. I heard report cards are due tomorrow. Is that yours are due today? You should have brought more friends then. So yeah, we're gonna get started. It's all on video. So if you guys have questions, walk around. Okay, no problem. Take pictures, video, whatever. No problem at all. Okay, it's just in your packages. A couple of things to show you guys. Who was here last 2 weeks ago? Everybody, just the one new person? Okay, perfect. So all the same stuff. Yes, you get 2 T-shirts, not a problem. Okay, more handouts, more propaganda. Just take it home, all good, no problem at all. So tonight we're going to go through a lot of arm swing stuff. So we want to make sure as much as possible the kids have proper arm swing as they get older. Okay. What you guys probably notice, especially with your students, there's not the whole concept of the playground is not out there anymore. Okay. So a lot of the kids now these days are more in front of their computers or their video games or whatever, and they're not out just kind of doing stuff. So when they come to you guys, a lot of them are going to have to learn how to actually properly throw a ball. Okay, simple things like that. So we've got, come on over here, guys. We have Abby. Abby, how old are you? 6. And Landon, how old are you? 5. Okay, so these are, and what we said a couple of weeks ago, this is like the before, and this is the after. Okay, so you have Kirsten and Kristen. Okay. Kirsten played for me for many years at Preds when I was there. Kristen never played for me, but I think I coached maybe her sister at one point, and they're both involved with our club now. So if you have any physio questions, Kristen is the physio that works with our club. Okay, so if you have any questions at all, definitely ask her. She's going to be talking a little bit tonight as well, just about the biological stuff with the shoulder, because that stuff's really important. Okay. Other than that, if most of you have been here a couple of weeks ago, I'm not going to go through all the ads and sponsorship and stuff like that. I'm going to get right into it. Okay. All right. So Landon and Abby, come on over. Landon, come on over. Okay. Do you want to safely stand right up on that chair, and you stand up on that chair? Go ahead. And you're going to face that wall, and don't fall. Don't fall. Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Don't jump. Don't. Yeah. See. So I just do the stuff, and then these guys are like safety first, right? So, okay. So, okay. So when we're talking about shoulders and arms, so can you guys put up your? So Landon's gonna put up his right hand because he's right-handed. Abby, it's kind of cool having her here. She's left-handed. Okay. So if you have a left-handed kid, don't discourage it. Okay. Just teach them the right way to do it. Easiest way to do it is, first of all, check if they know left and right. And then the second thing is, with a lefty, it's just opposite. Everything's opposite. Okay, very, very simple. So, reach for the sky with your right hand. Don't wave to the crowd yet. Okay, and you reach up as high as you can. Okay, so when we're talking about shoulders and what it all looks like in here, the one thing that we want to make sure of when the kids hit, I'm gonna give the coach's version. And Kristen's going to give the science version, okay? Because my version is not going to sound as good as hers, okay? So when the kids hit, I'm going to put my hands on your shoulders, okay? We always want, if they're right-handed, okay, this shoulder has to be higher than the left when they swing, okay? Because the way to look at it, and Kristen's probably going to laugh at me when I do this, if this, put that hand up, hey, so if this is his shoulder, and what do you call this? The part that sits inside. The ball part. Humerus, yeah. I say the ball part, she says the humerus. So, and what's this thing called? Yeah, so when the ball sits in this thing right here, we want to make sure that when the arm is swinging, it's swinging freely, because if he drops it, he's going to have a little bit of grinding up here. Did I butcher that? Or is that pretty much it? Is that pretty close? Okay. So if he's down here, okay, this is going to be fighting the, what do you call this? Yeah, that thing, the circle thing, okay? But if he, hey, come on, man, put your arm up. Come on, geez, work with me here, okay? But if he's like this, it should open up, and now all of a sudden, that arm can move a little bit, okay? Do you want to give him a little more of the science to this? Like, why is this a bad thing, that we don't want their arms down here? that's a key thing, right? Yeah. Go ahead. Does that make Yeah, go ahead and explain that. Yeah, go ahead and explain that. Yeah. I had a girl I was working with 2 weeks ago, and she has like a really bad arm swing. And so we tried to correct it a little bit. And I asked her, I said, do you have a lot of shoulder soreness after practice? She's like, yeah, I really do. I said, is it normally like right in here? She's like, yeah, it really is. I said, yeah, it's because you're doing it wrong. Okay, so you can tell the kids who are going to have shoulder injuries as they're getting older because just bad arm swings, right? So that's why with our club, we want to spend as much time as possible on arm swing, right? Just throwing a ball. Again, they don't have the playground anymore, so we got to teach them how to throw a ball. Like that's how basic we have to get with some of this stuff. And then same with the left-handed kids, exactly the same thing. Okay, it's just everything's opposite. It's just very simple, right? Everything's just opposite. Okay, we always want to have this reaching high. Yep. And then the other part too is when you're hitting, if they're down here, put your arm straight up. Okay, if they're down here, that's how high her arm's going to go. If she's reaching, she's going to get that much higher, and she's going to make me work for it, right? So we want them to be as high as possible, okay? We actually had one girl, we're going back probably maybe 2000, when I was going through high school. Yeah, I'm that old. She actually lost out on a year of eligibility for a scholarship in the U.S. Her name was Kara Carter because she just had her rotator cuff was just a disaster. And until she fixed her arm swing, they wouldn't take her. So it is something that's real and something that becomes a very, very big issue. So, okay, any questions? Probably more for Kristen on this because she explains it a lot better. Any questions on shoulders? Do any of your kids have sore shoulders at all yet? No? Okay. Good. So if you guys are that early in your season, this is good. This is a good time now to identify this stuff, right? So, okay. You guys can safely come down off the chairs, and I'm going to move the chairs out of the way. Okay. Do you guys want to go grab in that big bucket? Go grab a ball. Go ahead. And then come right on over here. Okay. So we can always have a little bit of fun with this. I always like to let them just throw the ball, okay? Just I want to see how they're doing it and just let them rip away, okay? So we're going to have Kristen and Kirsten go on that side. So if you've got the littler kids like this, okay, you guys are going to come right up to this line right here. Do you guys remember what the 10-foot line is or the attack line? He does. Good. And you know where that is, right? Okay. So all we want them to do just to get used to this, face me for a really quick second. Hold on to your ball. Okay, shake your left foot. Shake your left foot. Good. I just got to remember that's the opposite. Okay. So you're going to step with your right foot, though. Show me your right foot. Good. Okay. Face over here. Face over here. All I want you to do is put the ball up in the air. Okay. I got to keep remembering she's left-handed. I'm like, wait, what are you doing? Okay. So you're going to step. Shake your right foot for me. Shake your left foot for me. That's this one. Good. And you're just going to step and throw the ball and try to hit your coach as hard as you can. Go. Okay. I was looking for the smaller elephant skin balls. So those are the smallest they've got. Okay. So these ones, they can palm them. And all we want to see from them, they're just going to step with the correct foot. And go ahead. Yeah, keep going. I know. I just realized that. So hold up your right hand, Landon. Right hand. There you go. Now step with your left and throw. Good. With that hand. There you go. Okay, all of it. Now he's going to throw a little bit harder. Reach, 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 reach. Okay, so as they're doing this, okay, stop 1 sec. Stop. Put the ball up like this and make a window with your arms. Make a window with your arms, okay? So you're going to face that wall, okay? And you're going to face that wall. I could have planned this better. Can you two switch? You two switch. Coaching 101. Okay, so now you're going to face that wall. Just follow me here. And you face that wall. No, stay here, stay here, stay here, stay here. Stop where you face that wall. Good. Now, so hands are up. You have the ball in your right hand. You have the ball in your left hand. You're going to step with your right and throw. Step with your left and throw. Go. Yep. And do this. The other one. There you go. Step with that one. Good. Yep. Now throw. Good. And go ahead and throw. Go ahead, Abby. Hit Kristen as hard as you can. Good. Yep. And then show me that big window. Show me a big window. Big, big window. And go ahead. Yep. When you're ready, whip it at her. Good. Okay. So we're teaching just window, getting both hands up. Okay. Even with the little guys, you can do this. He's 6, man. That's good enough. That's awesome. Are you 5 or 6? Just say you're 6. It'll help. Okay. And then, so Abby's got it. Oh, now, show me window. Show me window. Now throw. Now throw. There you go. Good. Okay. So we're going to make one small change with Landon. Okay, show me that window again. All I want you to do is shake your left foot for me and step and throw. And throw. There we go. He's got it. Okay, he's got it. So show me window and then throw. Yep, when you're ready. Okay, I don't like a lot of standing around. So what I'm going to have these guys do, Landon and Abby, after you throw the ball, you're going to do 2 jumping jacks. Okay? All right. Big window, big window. Yep, and step with your correct foot. There you go. 2 jumping jacks, 2 jumping jacks. Landon, 2 jumping jacks, 2 jumping jacks. Landon, big arms up here, big jumping jacks, okay? There we go. Good, and then 2 jumping jacks, 2 jumping jacks, 2 jumping jacks. There you go. And one more, Landon. There you go. Go work on jumping jacks later. No, keep going, keep going. You're almost there, A. Smith. Go, 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 go. If you ever, I call her A. Smith. She's actually my goddaughter. And I spelled her name wrong one time, so now every time I write her name, I write A. Smith, because that way I don't mess up the first name. Smith is easy. Apparently Abigail's tougher. Okay, so next thing we're going to do with these guys, move right up to the net, right up to the net. Okay, and show me window. Okay, and you're going to take one small step back. Okay, literal Larry, one more. Good, you're good, and you're good. So same thing, you're going to face that wall, Landon, and you are going to face that wall. Okay, big window, step with your what foot? Right, and then step with your which foot? Left, good. And then you're going to throw the ball at them. Wait, freeze. We're going to let the net be their teacher a little bit. Okay, so if their arms are too low, they're going to hit the net with the ball. Okay, so now what you're going to see them do, they're going to reach because they have to get it over the net, right? Go ahead, when you're ready. Good. So now see how everything kind of slows down a little bit? Landon's going 2 hands. He's going basketball dunk. Throw with one hand, Landon. One hand. There you go. There we go. So if you look at them, so Abby is not reaching high enough, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to give her a higher net. Okay? Yeah, I know. Mean coach. Okay? So reach back and throw. Reach back and throw. If you're coaching girls, I found this out one time when I was coaching regional team. Never say don't throw like a girl. Apparently that's not really well received. So we always say throw like an athlete. Okay? I made that mistake once, and I'll never do that again. That was not a good a reaction I got at all. Big reach, big reach, big reach. Okay, after you throw the ball, you got to do 1 push-up. What? I said after you throw the ball, you have to do 1 push-up. There you go. Good. Or a burpee, whichever one works. Let's see that push-up. So if they're getting tired, that's good, because that means they're not going to like talk when you're talking. So we're going to talk about hip rotation with Kristen and Kirsten shortly. I wouldn't necessarily do any hip rotation with these guys. They're going to. This is probably enough for them. If I can get them reaching high and stepping with the correct foot, I'd say even up to like grade 4 or 5, that's usually good enough, right? Okay, stop. So you guys have to have 3 more throws to the coach, okay? You have to do a push-up, okay? And that's it. Go. 3 good throws. 3 good throws. You got to get right to the coach's head. Right to the coach's forehead. Hit him in the forehead. Oh. Remember, step, and throw. Hey, there, you got it. Yeah, you got it. Good. Landon's got it. Here you go. And then, Landon, let me see that window. Let me see that window. Big, big window. Yep. And then step with your left foot. There you go. He's got it. There we go. Oh, you have one of these at home? Awesome. You practice with your dad? Throwing balls back and forth? Yeah? Or you show him how to do it, don't you? Okay. So, you guys, give me a quick high five. Landon, give me a quick high five, and you're going to head right on over there, okay? Good job, guys. We're going to call you back in a sec, okay? Oh, yeah, if you guys want, you can bring your ball over there and play with it, or drink water, or whatever it is you guys want to do. All right. So, can you put up the net for me? We'll bring up the net to the higher height, please. Okay. So, grade 7, 8, is that Michaela? Is that perfect? Good. Hi. Just in time. Ready to get your shoulder warm? Kirsten apparently had a really bad night at volleyball last night and hurt her back. Oh, you're okay, though? Okay. We've been teasing her for an hour, so I think she wants to redeem herself. You guys want to grab a ball then? All right, cool. Well, that's funny. You let me put the net up. Okay, so I'm going to have these guys go. I'm just going to have you guys in partners just across here. I'm going to do just a shoulder warm-up with you guys, okay? Well, I'll have you come over here, though, on this side, please. Yeah, both of you. Maybe you know what? Maybe I'll have one at the center line, just one at the end line is fine. Please. Okay, just go through a shoulder warm-up, just throwing and a regular, or the ones we used to do, like a shoulder warm-up, okay? So I'm just going to have these guys do a regular shoulder warm-up, and I'll just show a couple of things that they'll be doing. Every practice we do, we have to start with warming up our shoulders. It gets 5 minutes every single practice. We actually have a band program. Have you ever seen the bands that different teams use? Maybe at the pro levels, you'll see them using like rubber band, not rubber. They're what do you call? What are they called? Thermobands, TheraBands. Yeah. So we have that program as well. Once that's done, then they're allowed to pick up a ball and start throwing it. Okay. What you're gonna see when they're doing this. If they're in warm-up, that's when we're going to give them a lot of feedback. Because if we can break the habits in warm-up, then practice hopefully will be a little bit better, okay? So you can see what Kirsten just did. Okay, Kirsten will go right up into a window and then throw, okay? Kristen, her left hand's kind of half there. Okay, so I would say to Kristen, get up into window and throw, okay? Have a look at their hips. So we wouldn't do any hip work with these guys, but if you look at their hips, they go to from 45 degrees and they come right through the ball, okay? Kristen can probably speak a little bit more to this, but the more hip rotation you've got, the more stress you're going to take off your shoulders. So the kid I talked about 2 weeks ago, she just hit like this. Like her hip was like concrete. It wasn't going anywhere, and her shoulder was just a mess, okay? So we spend a lot of time with her just getting her hips around on the ball. And you'll see that from them right now, what they're doing. Okay, their hips open up, and then they release. Okay, we let them stretch their back a little bit, too. Yeah, you do. I'll let them finish this part here. It's not a lot of volleyball in this part. No, it's okay. Don't do it. It's fine. I know with your back injury that you have. You know, she seriously let me put out all the chairs and the net while she was saying how bad her back was. I'm actually going to cross over here. Do you guys actually want to go across this way? There's a lot more room going this way. I know. Switch. Yeah, do it that way. It's a little bit easier. There, this will be a little bit easier because they're really close to each other. So, again, just a regular warm-up we do. You're going to see the balls up. And they're reaching high to swing. Okay, so if you watch Kirsten's shoulders from behind when she goes through, Kristen's shoulders when she goes through, one's higher than the other, and she's fighting it to get up there, right? Even if the toss is not great. Both of these girls played middle when they were in club. That's why we're not doing forearm pass tonight again. When they're hitting the ball, wide open hand. Okay, if you guys have kids that struggle to snap on the ball, okay, we can actually, I'll show everybody this in just a sec. Reach high at the wall and snap down. Okay, with a tennis ball. I'll show that in a sec. Okay. If you can get rid of the ball, and then I'll have you guys come over against the wall here. Here's one. One for you. One for you. If you guys want to come closer, by all means. So when they're at the wall, okay, again, if you were here 2 weeks ago, we talked a lot about doing wall work, okay, just a ton of reps, easy, no chasing balls, stuff like that. So they've got beanbags in their hand right now. If they come up against the wall, we got to work on wrist snap, okay? Come right up against the wall, guys. Okay, so we can have them right here, and then the main thing is they reach up as high as they can, so we've got that motion, okay? They can get the feel of that, and just snap, okay? And snap down. So what we want them to do is they want them to snap the beanbag down, not hit the wall, and go straight down. If they hit themselves, no big deal, but it just works on snapping down. Now, first things your kids will do if they're not good at this, they'll do this, right? We don't want the arm, just wrist. Wrist, wrist, wrist. And this is even something the kids can do at home just to get that movement going, okay? We used to use tennis balls for this, but the tennis balls go flying everywhere, and if they're not good at this, it goes off the wall and halfway across the gym. The beanbags don't go anywhere, so. Okay, so moving right along, you guys need the beanbags on the ground. If you want to check arm swing and see if they're doing it properly, you can have them right up against the wall, 45 degrees, window, snap. Okay, you guys want to try that? So you can pretty much coach them from behind and just see what they're doing. So 45 with their hips, and then snap. Okay, so if you're giving feedback to your athletes, you can just say up, and then you can give them this, the nudge. Kristen's there, so it's not a big deal. But you can pretty much coach them just by seeing what they're doing from behind. Hip-wise, these guys are both really good at it. Okay, so they're going to come up, hips are going to rotate into the wall. Okay, if you've got a kid who's there and they're up here and they're just doing this, right, you can coach the hips if need be, okay, or any other kind of weird thing that you might see. Okay, where is Landon and Abby? Would you guys mind putting the net down for me, please, again? Thanks. Hey, what's going on? Okay, can you go put that ball away for me? Thank you. And then, would you mind grabbing the ball cart with the light balls? The volley lights? Volley lights and the shamrocks and the whatever. Ow, it's a piece of paper, man. See? He didn't say anything. Okay, so little guys, they've got the throwing down, okay? So now what we're going to let them do is we're going to let them actually hit a ball out of our hands, okay? You guys can, actually, it'd be easier for you to stand it, hold it like right here. So with our Sparks, Fire, and Magic program, we use a modified net, okay? Sparks and Fire, which starts this Saturday, goes, I believe, like this height, and then Fire, we go this height. Magic, we go this height, okay? We just want to let them have a lot of success with it. We don't put it at full height. Okay, so you're going to go stand right behind Abby. Now, this is where it's tricky. Can I borrow you for a sec, Kirsten? If you have a left-handed kid, okay, Kirsten, come right over here. Can you guys show me window? Show me your windows. Good, okay. When they're in line, show me your window. Remember when Kirsten was younger, we used to, if they were that bad with their arm swing, we would have them in the line, show me window, just to get them the feel of it. If the kid's left-handed, the toss or the hold should be on their hitting side. Okay, so if we only had one coach and your left-handed kid comes in line, go on the other side. Okay, because we have to be, again, we want to make sure we're teaching our left-handed kids how to do it properly. if they spend all their years growing up hitting the ball, hands up for me, hitting the ball across their body with all their right-handed friends, they're never going to learn how to hit the ball on the other side either. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, we want it so the ball doesn't have to the ball doesn't have to cross here. We just want them to be able to hit just like all their right-handed friends. Okay? So we have obviously the luxury of 2 coaches, but if you have that, just go on the other side for them. So all we're going to do, sometimes we just let them kind of do stuff. Okay? So I'm not going to teach approach yet. I'm just going to tell these guys, Abby, you're going to hit out of Kirsten's hand, and Landon, you're going to hit out of Kristen's hand. Not yet, though, when it's your turn. Okay? So all you're going to do is you're going to run up, and you're going to hit the ball right out of her hand. Go. Window. Wrong hand. Left-handed. Okay, now you're going to go with Kristen. Window. You're going to run up and hit with your right hand. Go. Run up and hit with your right hand. Yep, he's even jumping, so hey, no problem. Good. Okay, so we don't want jumping yet, but if they do it, whatever. It's all good. Okay, now here comes Abby hitting with her left hand, hopefully. Good. Excellent. Okay, so I would tell Kirsten, just from seeing Abby hit, she's like here. So I would tell Kirsten, hold it a little bit higher. And then her key word to Abby, I want you to reach as high as you can and hit the ball, okay? Go. Window. Reach high. I think she was looking at you like, that's it? She wants it higher. All right. And Landon's going to show window. Yep, window right here. Up and hit with your right hand. Go. Smack it. There you go. And same with Kristen. So as much as possible, if we can challenge them to go higher, see that? Now she's got a little bit of a jump. That's okay. If we're extending and piking, that's totally cool. So yes, 5 and 6 years old, but 10 and 11-year-olds, you can do the exact same thing with the net higher. Just let them hit it out of your hand just to get that part right, okay? So, again, I like them doing stuff. So, Abby and Landon, after you hit the ball, get your ball, touch the back wall, and then come back, okay? And run the whole time. Yeah. As long as they go home tired, that's what we want. There you go. Oh, Landon's got it. No problem. Come on, Landon. Go. Landon, touch the wall. Touch the wall with your hand. Nice try. Boys cheat, eh? Boys cheat all the time. Landon, run back. Landon, don't be... No, this way. Landon, this way. He's in. Give me 5, buddy. Good job. Okay, next one. Don't go yet. Okay, so here's what you guys are going to do. Your coaches are going to hold the ball. Okay, you're going to run up, and the coach is going to throw the ball into your hand to hit. Okay? So I can tell you right now, the kids, they're good. It's the coaches like, oh, crap, we got to toss for a quick set. Okay? So go ahead and give it a try. Okay, so yeah, so just tell them to go, Landon, go, just go, Landon, go. Yeah. So they don't trust the ball's gonna be there. Don't know why, but yeah. Go, Abby, go. Go, Abby, go. All right, so I want you to go, just go, and she's gonna put the ball right in your hand, okay? There, Landon's got it. Go, Abby. So. Landon's got it. Abby needs a little more coaxing to just go, okay? Landon's got it. There we go. Watch Landon do it. There we go. And she's got the right hand going. Or the correct hand going is what I should say. Okay, so we haven't taught them approach yet, because this is probably enough for them. Okay, if I start teaching left, right, there, the windows will go and everything else will go. Hey, Landon, you ready? You need a break? No? Union worker? No? Okay. Go. Go. Kirsten's being really nice to Abby and throwing a high ball for her, so. I think Kirsten's club coach is really mean, so she's trying to be nice to people as she gets older. There we go. Any questions about the younger guys? So this is probably like up to grade 5. You can do stuff like this. Just watch your head, apparently. Okay, you two, good job. You're off court. Call you back in a few minutes. Oh, jeez. Now your head hurts and your back. Would you guys mind putting the net up for me, please? Okay. So fast forward to older kids. And I'm going to switch out this ball cart. Oh, sorry, I need this. Would you mind, you mind grabbing the other one for me? Where are the pads? Okay, I'm going to go through approach. Now, this can be really dangerous. So just a couple of safety things. I'm just going to go with one like that. Here we go. Okay. So can I have you guys behind here? You remember this, right? Yeah. Okay. So we don't go right to 3-step approach. We start with 2. Okay, and then we go into 3. So I'm going to have Kirsten go right up to behind the pad. Okay. Do you guys know if I said what goofy footed is, would you know what that means? Okay. So if you are right-handed, okay, a 3-step approach is left, right, left. Okay. If you are goofy-footed, you go right, left, right. Okay. One of my former players, who I didn't get her till she was 16, was goofy-footed right through her university career. Her name was Candace Paulson. I don't know how she did it or how her shoulder is still attached, but she was goofy-footed right through, and we could not fix it. Okay. So that's why it's really important at the beginning to try to get it right. So the mats help that to try to get that right. Okay, so what we're going to have Kirsten and Kristen do, all we're going to have them do is just go the last 2 steps, so just right, left. Okay, and we talk about being an explosion. Okay, so explode into your right, left. Okay, go ahead. Yep. Okay, we say, or we also say do the dance. Okay, for the girls, do the dance into the right, left. Yeah, go ahead. Good. Yeah, and they're doing their jump at the end. That's cool. We'll talk about that later. But just simply, just right, left, and that's it. You're going to notice their feet are 45 degrees to the corner, we say, okay? Because as they get older, that will open them up to rotate their hips and hit line or stay open and snap cross. But it's always 45 degrees open to where the ball is coming from, okay? Okay, so we'll do this for the younger guys, the younger kids. We will spend 20 minutes just trying to get this right, okay? Sometimes the things you'll run into, that the last 2 steps are always a toe to heel land. So sometimes you get kids, it's like rock hard. So we want to make sure that they're actually landing properly or getting ready for their approach, okay? So we're going to have these guys come back. They're going to go left, right, left for their 3-step approach, okay? So depending on how tall your kids are, Kristen's way back here, okay? 6'5", no problem. She's 2 meters back from that 10-foot line, okay? So she needs that additional step. So go ahead and just show them what it looks like. Okay. Kirsten's going to start a little bit closer, okay? So again, go ahead. Okay, and you can do that clapping with them. Okay, because that's what they're going to think about when they're actually learning this. Left, right, left, and up. We talk about being an explosion, okay? So as much they can put into it, left, right, left, and they're actually going to go up now and do the jump, left, right, left, and up, okay? But they're always 45 degrees facing the corner. Hold on one sec, or go. So, to work on them getting their arms up into window, okay? Again, we're back to the bean bags. What we're going to have them do, they're going to do their left, right, left. So they're going to keep working on their approach, okay? But when they're up in the air, they have to pass the beanbag from their left hand to their right hand and snap down. Okay, so that's going to force their hands up high. Go ahead. Don't look at me like that. They love these drills. It's so much fun. Up in the air, pass left to right, and snap. And over the net. Oh, move it closer then. You move it closer. There you go. Left to right, and snap. Okay, so now you're going to see their hands are up in the air. Even though Kirsten dropped it that fast, that's cool. But they're up there. They're up there high, and they're snapping, okay? So beanbag just gets passed from left to right. Go ahead. Good, okay? Both hands are up, left to right, and snap. And then you can challenge them a little bit as well, okay? And say, okay, I want you guys to snap down the line, okay? So now what that should force is it should force their hips to rotate. Go ahead. Up, up. Good. Now what they'll start to figure out, if they snap straight down, they don't have to run as much. We'll see if they figure that part out. Go ahead. One more. And if you want to have a lot of fun with them, you can do this too. So now what you guys are going to do, you're going to do the same thing, but you're going to set your right hand and snap. I don't do these. These are really tough. So you're going to up, two hands up, set your right hand, and snap in the air. How's your back? You okay? There you go. No. Okay, both hands are up in the air. Oh, so she's in the middle. She's smart, right? Quick set, no problem. That way the thing doesn't have to go as far. The longer you play, the longer you can figure out how to get away with stuff. Want to do a couple more? They really like seeing that one. And they have some fun with it too at the same time. So, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay. Another one you can do for their shoulders. Okay. Just grab a ball, guys. You can put the beanbags over there. That's cool. So I'll have one of you on this, one ball between the two of you. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to have Kristen right up in the corner there, and we'll have Kirsten right here. So when we talk about letting the net be your teacher, okay, we're going to have Kristen closer to the net, okay? She's going to open up 45 degrees, okay, to start off. She's going to, whenever we talk about serving, and even this drill, we talk about lifting the ball. We don't say toss the ball, because if you talk to a kid and you say toss, what do they do? Right up in the air. But if you say lift, it's a little bit different. Right away, you think a little bit lower, okay? So we're going to have Kristen lift the ball, okay? And if she's up properly and she's got window and she's reaching, she should not hit the net, okay? So again, letting the net be the teacher a little bit. If her elbow hits the net, she's not reaching, okay? She's down here, then she's not there. Right, that makes sense. Go ahead. You're just going to hit right to her feet. This could, yeah. Now, so you can do this one of two ways. Either have them go under the net, because now Kirsten needs the net on her right side, or let one person take like 5 or 10 and then switch. What do you guys want to do? I'm easy. Okay. Up and down. Okay. What you'll start to see with a lot of your kids, off the net, we'll use the wall for this as well. If you have a lot of kids, the wall, elbow hitting a brick wall corrects them really. See what Kristen just did there? See what she did? She was up here and she tipped. Okay, so that will if their lift is not a good one, they might kind of cheat lift so they don't hit the net and hit like this. You want to correct that, okay? Good. Solid posture, up and swing. Now, she's good at this, so no problem. If you got a kid that's really fighting it, you can have them actually move their feet, like maybe move an inch towards the net. Yeah. Yeah, like really force it if you want to. She did it. Okay, that was easy enough. But you'll see them. The closer they get, the more they do this to try to get away from the net. Yeah. Okay, and then you guys want to switch? We'll have Kirsten do a few. There you go. Good. Good. Sometimes the lift is the toughest part. Does that make sense? Okay. Yeah, I'll have them demonstrate something in just a sec. Having your hips involved with this is humongous. It's absolutely huge. Okay, come on over here, guys. I just want to show that to these guys. So can you go up to hit? Just high snap, but up 45 and finish with your hips completely turned. Okay, just to really force. Yeah, yeah. And you don't have to swing full, just high snap. Where do you guys want to hit? I'm easy either way. Do you want to hit it in the middle? Okay. All right. So don't worry about the hitting, but have a look at their hips. So these guys have been doing this a long time. Okay, and with all your athletes, if you can have them go up, turn all the way, we'll even have them finish so their hips are facing the other wall. Okay, we're not going to have them hit full, just up high and snap, like meter ball. Meter ball. Okay, go ahead. Do you guys want me to? Do you want to start first, and I'll toss? It's been a year and a half. I saw you guys toss earlier. It wasn't very good. Okay, so see how she finishes with her arms or with her hips? Okay, and then you can give them the cues as they go along, so just remind them window. Okay. Good. Okay. Kirsten was always very, very good with her hips when she was playing. She was an undersized middle, and she had to be able to hit those shots. Good. I don't know if these are good tosses or not, but that's okay. A meter and a half. Okay. Any questions on the hips? Okay. You can even, if you want to demonstrate to your kids how it's important, can you just stand like facing these guys with your arms like completely loose? You guys remember this in like Sparks and Fire? So turn your hips and don't just leave your arms really loose and swing your hips as hard as you can. Right? So you can just demonstrate that to them, right? Feet forward here, and then no tension in the arms, and just swing the hips alone, and that's how much tension you can get out of it, right? So, all right, I think we got to get the little guys back. What are the little guys doing over there? All right, Landon, Abby, let's go. Watch the mats. Okay, watch the poles. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, we're going to go. What happened to your shirt, man? You over there drinking? No, you go. Okay, so now they've had a bit of a break. We're going to try the approach with them. Okay, see how it all looks. So you're going to go to the 10-foot line. You're going to the 10-foot line. Go, 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 go. Yep. And we're going to have Kristen work with you because you are left-handed, and we're going to have Kirsten work with you, okay? So if you've got a big group of kids, okay, this is probably the easiest way to teach approach with them, okay? So everyone shake your left foot. Now, you're opposite, right? So if I say shake left foot, what do you do instead? There you go. Yeah, good. Just like at home. Whatever your parents say, do the opposite, okay? So, and I'm using this as an example because most of your kids are going to be right-handed, okay? So shake your left foot. Good, okay? So when you're doing this, I want to see, follow me. Big first step. Opposite. Okay? And, nope, Landon. Let's see that big first step. And freeze, good. And then you're going to go right, left, so it sounds like this. Go. Go, Landon. Good. And then back. Let's do it again. Okay? So, big first step. And then right, left. Go. Good. Come on back. Okay, you guys are going to do it, and your coaches are going to clap. Ready? Big first step. Go. And then right, left. Okay, kind of. Yep, come on back. Landon's got the jumping parts. The approach he's going to work on. Ready? Go. Big first step. And then right, left. Go, Landon. Right, left. Or left, right. So as we try to teach them the clapping because that's something that they'll get. Okay, so we're not going to toss the ball for them. We're going to let them hit it out of our hands. Okay, so you want to toss or hold it for them? All right, who's going to go first? All right, you're in. So let's see the footwork. Okay, Landon? Ready? Go. And then you're going to hit it out of her hand. Left, right, left. Jump and hit. There you go. Good. Okay, so you see what Kirsten did? She switched over to the other side. So right, left, right. And hit with your left hand, or your right hand. Good job. Apparently Abby has an identity crisis. Here we go. Okay, let's see it, Landon. Oh, one hand, one hand. Up and go. Run, Landon, run back, run back. Let's go, 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 go. I don't want your ball. I'll take your ball. Here, you lazy bum. Here. Like your father. All right, we're losing them. It's all good. Okay, so just left, right, left. That's constantly we want to push through to them. Okay. Oh, here we go. Abby's coming. Last two. Let's see it. Up and hit. There we go. Good. Good, good, good. Lost my practice point. Okay, so here's what you guys are going to do now. Ready? Ready? Landon, do you remember how to bump? Yeah. Okay, cool. This might take a few extra volleyballs, but we'll figure it out. Okay. So go to the 10-foot line. Yep, you got it. Okay. Coach Kirsten is going to toss the ball to Landon, but she's going to let it bounce once. Okay. Landon's going to bump it back to her, and then she's going to toss for him to hit. Okay. Oh, he's got it. There you go. Now get ready to hit. Now go hit, Landon. Left, right, left. Go hit. Left, right, and there we go. Let's see that pass. Let's see the bump. There we go. She's got it. One bump. One. Let it bounce first. Let it bounce once. Let it bounce once. Ball. Here we go. Go. Here comes another one. Go. Right there. And there we go. I think Abby has to go home and just figure out left what she wants to be when she grows up. Landon plays hockey. So I think he's trying to. He doesn't have gloves on, so he doesn't think he knows what to do with it. You ready? You're next. You're next. Right, left, and boom. There we go. Okay, last one. I'm gonna let these guys go. There you go. All right. Landon and Abby, come on in here, guys. Okay. Your ball. Nice one. Good job. I'm seeing you tomorrow night. You're in trouble. Okay, so come on over here, guys. So these guys are little guys. We're going to let them go home now. Okay, it's getting late. But thank you very much for coming. Okay, I'm going to give them a round of applause. Good job. All right, give me a high five, and then you guys are good to go. There you go. All right, thank you. See you guys later. Thank you. All right, I will see you tomorrow, Abby. Okay, I'm going to put the net back up, and I'm going to have you guys hit some balls. So do you guys run middle blockers and stuff like that with your teams? Or you have middle? Okay. I'm going to go through. Okay. So I'm going to teach some of that with what you guys can do with your middles, because these guys happen to be middle, so it works out well. So when we train middles, we start with just the 2-foot takeoff. So when you have a middle blocker, it's all about quick attack, quick attack, quick attack. Now, at your levels, you're probably jacking up the ball pretty high, like it's a high ball in the middle. That's totally fine until they get that feel of the middle, okay? And that's what I'll do with these guys. But in the middle, we want to try to eventually get to where they're just running a faster attack. That's kind of the point of having the middle, okay? So what we're going to have these guys do is they're going to start at the 10-foot line, okay, just for this drill, okay? And all they're going to do right now is they're just going to go right, left, jump up into window, okay? I just want to show what this footwork looks like. They should always be, depending on how you run your middle, you can run it where it's always set to the middle, or you can run it where your middle follows the setter. If you guys have a setter that is good, you may want to have the middle follow them. Okay, so in other words, Kirsten, come up to the net for me. So if I'm the setter and I'm really good and I know how to find my hitter, okay, if I go this way, I want my middle to come with me. If I go this way, I want my middle to go with me. Okay, going back. If you are just at the point where you've got the setter out of 2 or 2.5 or whatever you call it, and then you're just setting middle, that's okay too. Okay, just the point is they're not going to follow the setter. They're just going to go to the middle. That's totally cool. Okay, so I'm just going to have these guys go 2-foot takeoff. If you have something safer than 2 mats on top of each other, you can actually have them on top of the mat and just go right, left, up. Okay, again, just to work on that 2-step approach. So we're just going to do it where I'm setting to the middle. Okay, it's the high ball. Okay, you can go ahead and hit it, but a 2-step approach. Yeah, wherever you guys want to start from for the 2-step approach starts closer to the net. Okay, so I'm going to go meter ball and then 2-step approach. Okay, good. All right, just to get them used to it again, it's the distance from your setter's hands to the middle is less than the setter's hands to the left side, so they have less time to adjust and hit the ball and stuff like that. Okay, so you're going right to the middle. Okay, and it's a high ball. Good. Okay. As a coach, the toughest thing to do, I learned this many, many years ago. How many of you, and I just did it twice, toss the ball and watch the ball? Right? What should you be looking at? Yeah, but you got to get good at tossing, which sometimes 50-50, I know even for me, right? So when I toss, I'm going to start looking at her feet so I can give her feedback, right? Good. The other thing with the middle, too, why would you not want your middle to hit straight down the middle? Yeah, but there's a middle blocker, right? So you don't want your middle to hit in the middle where the other middle blocker is, okay? So what we want from these guys, and this kind of now comes into hip rotation, if they're coming in 45 degrees to that corner, their hips are not going to fully necessarily rotate at the point of contact so they can hit that corner, or they can fully rotate and swing and hit that corner, okay? So we had that conversation earlier, right? Whatever you want your team to do, give them the, challenge them if you want to, right? So if you're running this drill, you can say if you have 2 middles or 2 outsides or whatever drill it is, you can say, okay, you 2 need to hit, put hockey nets or chairs, or I don't know what you want to do, or kids. You have to hit 3 balls there and 2 balls there to get out of the drill. Okay, anything hit within the basketball key doesn't count, right? And just challenge them and see what they do, right? So again, 2-step meter ball, or high ball, sorry. Okay. So as an example, if you were doing that game, Kristen wouldn't have gotten that point. Okay, so she hit it in the basketball, the key. Good, and good. Kirsten's done this drill a lot. She knows how to get out of it quick. Good. There we go. All right, we'll give a point to Kristen. It was close, but we'll give her a point. Yeah, good. Okay, so just, again, trying to watch the ball, watch them. Okay, just two-step approach. Good. It's out, probably. That drive you nuts? So, I mean, this might surprise you, but I never hit middle when I played because I wasn't really that tall. You know, and then the 6'5" kid, right? You know that kid on your team, 6'5", and they hit it 8 bricks out, and you're like, really? Seriously? Anyway, that's my own problems that I have to deal with. Good. There we go. Okay. So you can now evolve these kids, or you can progress with them, add a step. Okay. Yeah, they're going nuts, going two-step on a high ball. So this is tough for them. So we're gonna let them go three-step, but again, high ball in the middle. Okay. Good. So you're 6'5". How is this an issue? Oh, it's a bad toss. It's a really bad toss. Bad toss. Bad toss. Bad toss. I bet your back hurts now. Here we go. And rotate and rotate. Good. Okay, so you're going to see me just throw things at them as they're in the air, okay, or as they're going towards it. Okay. Window, window, window. Up, 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 window. Yep. Okay, wrist snap. Okay, so she's got to work on a combination of wrist snap and where she contacts. She's back here. So I've got the view here. She's back here hitting. Okay, she's got to get up in front and snap. Okay. Up, 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 up. Good. There we go. Kristen's getting better at this now. Her women's league, she's going to run high balls in the middle. Two-step approach. Oh, see, Kristen wouldn't gotten that point. Okay, or you can do other little things. You have to roll high to 1. Okay, so they're going to slow down their arm motion and roll high to 1. Roll high to 1. Good, kind of. Okay, roll high to 1. There we go. Roll high to 1. Okay, we call that roll high. Okay, thumb up when they swing, or cut to 5. Okay, cut to 5. Thumb up. Good. Okay, so this is thumb down as a cut shot. Again, I'm not suggesting your kids are hitting cut shots. What I'm suggesting is challenge them to do it. Okay, so they're thinking, other than a couple of balls on the inside of the key, nothing's been hit down the middle, right? If you're a coach and your kids are starting to hit middle, them pounding it into the block right in front of them, like, it's going to drive you insane, right? So in practice, 5 and 1, 5 and 1, 5 and 1. We had one hitter, the last team that Kirsten and I had, Maddie, outside hitter. I swear to God, it's like her and every kid in position 6 were best friends. She did everything to them. Like, she couldn't figure out why she had such a bad hitting percentage, right? So we tried to challenge her in practice, 5 and 1, 5 and 1. So again, challenge them as much as possible. You can progress now. Okay, so we had high ball. Now we can maybe go a meter ball. Okay, so a meter ball is a quicker tempo. Okay, and it's a meter above the height of the net. Okay, so it's also one where do you guys start your approach on a meter, or did the ball go first? Simultaneous, yeah. Okay, so so the toss is straight up in the middle of the court, meter above the height of the net. If you have some tall kids, quick kids who are fast, they would love this. Okay, these guys are fast. The higher stuff, they don't even know what to do with it, right? Because they're quicker at it, right? So I'm going to go meter ball with these guys, and again, 5 and 1, window, high snap. Okay. Okay. So meter ball, right? This is somewhere between a quicker tempo and then just something that, again, is not as predictable, right? Good. Oh, that was a little low. Sorry, my bad. Okay, so you saw what Kirsten just did there. It was a little bit of a lower toss. I don't know if you noticed it. She went faster with her arm, just faster through the zone. Just put up your arms for a sec, guys. Just window. Just face these guys. Okay. So another thing that we will teach kids, they're up in window. Everything happens in their triangle. Okay. So if they're here in window, everything happens in the triangle. Show me forearm pass. Triangle. Right. Legs. Triangle. Everything's triangles. Right. So again, just another keyword you can use with them. Everything in triangles. These guys hit in your zone, right? We always want the ball in your zone when you swing, okay? Okay, another one. This is really low, right? Okay, so the quick should look really cool. Okay, so as coaches, the other one you can try, listen, we did it with the little kids. There's no reason why these guys can't do it either, right? Or your teams. So the other one you can try too is a quick set. Blow your mind that the kids would love it, and they'll probably be good at it. Now, can your setter set it? That's a whole other clinic, okay? But at least you can see if your kids can even do it or not, okay? So when you're training the quick set, like I said, I think the stress is more on you as the coach because you got to put it, they're going to go, and you got to put it in their hand, okay? I haven't done this in a while, so this might not look pretty. Go ahead. She just got to jump higher. As you coach longer, you just blame it on the player. So it's a great toss. It wasn't. Go ahead. Okay, so I'm just up. Thank you. I'm just up there and tossing it right into her arm, into her hand. Good. Okay, so that was not. So I won't lie. These are two very tough quicks because hers is a heck of a lot higher than hers. Okay, so if you notice, the one to Kirsten was really good. Kristen had to like a Vince Carter into the thing there because the ball wasn't there. Go ahead. Okay. You can just let them try this and just see if they like it. Go ahead. Sorry, man. I'm sorry. She's got a bad back and you got a broken shoulder. Sorry. Go ahead. Good. Oh, well, I gave it to you higher. Go ahead. There you go. Kirsten's got it. I'm good with tossing. I know. I'm very years. Up. There you go. Was that better? Oh, it was better. Thank you. Some other cool footwork stuff you can do if your teams are getting a little bit better. Okay, they can start here. Remember the L footwork? Two step. Pardon me? So, yeah, L-shaped two-step. Remember? Okay. So, if your middles are fast, and they should be, okay, this is a drill that probably just biologically, and I'm going to butcher how I explain this, but Kirsten has shorter legs. She should be able to do this much quicker. Kristen might go a little bit slower, but you can challenge them with it. Okay, so if you've got a middle blocker, and you just want to work on footwork going fast, I'll have Kirsten demonstrate this. Yeah, so two-step. Yeah, okay. So just quick on that second and third step. Here, quick, there, back, quick, and then quick two-step. Okay, so it's an L-shaped two-step, okay? You can probably do it with your outsides as well if you just want to get moving a little bit. Do you want to try it? Kristen wants to try it. I know she does. Yeah, a two-step full. Yeah, two-step. Good. No, two-step. It's a hit. It's a hit. It's a hit. No, it's a hit. So I'll show you why we do it. Okay. Good. Yep. Good, and then back. Good. Okay, so here's what we do. I'm going to do this with Kirsten, okay? And I'm going to actually toss the ball, and this is what we do with them. Go ahead. Go fast, man. Go fast. Okay, so you can toss the ball and just make them go fast. Part of that was my fault. Again, you got to practice the tossing, man. Do you want to try it? I can barely toss. She's got a high reach. Like, what do you touch? Are you what? When you were in university, what were you touching? 10-2? Okay, so Kristen touches 10-4. Okay, so what do you touch? 9. Like, so you got to understand. I've never had 10-4 touch before, so it's a bit of a challenge. I just said you cut. That's awesome. Okay. Go. Why are you slowing down? I'm going to call you Abby, okay? So okay, and having in their defense, I'm not a real great tosser for this stuff, so Small defense. Small defense. Okay. Other than that, any questions on some of this stuff? Yes, go ahead. Oh, the thumb up, thumb down? Yeah. So, when can I have you guys hit outside for this one? Okay. So when they're up and hitting, okay, uh, when it's a roll, do you guys want to? You guys probably explain this a little bit better. Do you want to try to explain it, or do you want me to do it? Yeah, it's thumb up, thumb down. Yep. Go ahead. And that goes the same for serve, hitting, wherever the hand's open to is where the ball's going to go. Yeah. And the other thing too is don't let if they're learning if they're going to learn that it's not don't change the shoulder. It's up high, thumb down, thumb up. Yeah. You guys can hit. If you guys look at this picture right here on page 4, it's hard to see. It's the best one I could find. Bottom left, that's Kim Hill. And it's hard to see, but she's doing a thumb down there. She's an outside hitter with the USA national team, and she's just doing a thumb down to hit it around that block. Okay. Nice to meet you. How are you? Yeah. Outsides can do it. Middles do it a lot. They've got again nothing down the middle, left and right. You guys want to hit some? Go. I don't know. Thumb down. Hit some thumb downs. Thumbs downs. Okay. So arms still up and snap down. Right. So Kristen is a really good example of an athlete that not a whole the way her arm comes across. It's a very high, hard down ball like this. Okay, she's a kid that you picked up. Yeah, you picked on. You came into the sport late, correct? Okay, so she had to learn a lot of the basic stuff late. Okay, and that's where she's gotten away with. She's just an athletic kid. Okay, if a kid like a Kristen comes into your gym, athletic, biologic, like physiologically, mechanically. Thank you. I'm not a science guy, just so you know. I just, remember the thing. If everything mechanical is correct, there's always she's not goofy footed. The argument is, are you going to change it? There might not be a right answer, right? Kristen, I remember her coaches talking to me about her. We just wouldn't. It's not necessary. She's fine, right? Candace Paulson, the girl I told you about, who's goofy footed. It always seems to work. Do we break it at 12 years old? Probably. Do we break it at when did you start? You started like 14. Do you break it at 14, 15? Maybe, right? So anyway, she's just an example of a kid who is super athletic. Okay, who just didn't have any real mechanical issues to worry about, so let her go, right? So, I was not an athletic kid at all, and that's probably why I became a coach because everything had to be technical. If I was off by a little bit because I wasn't super athletic, the ball was shanked, right? So everything I had to do had to be perfectly technical. So that's, again, that's something you got to judge with your kids, right? Do I break a habit or do I not? Is it safe? Is it not, right? So what are we doing? Thumb down. Okay. Good. Okay, and go thumb up. So now thumb up's going to go down the line, okay? Really important, again, everything thumb up, thumb down, hit whatever, everything has to be up high in this side there triangle. Okay, everything's got to happen in that zone. Good. Up. Good. If I, depending on how bad I toss, you know, sometimes my feedback is not about them, but more about what they have to do to fix my bad toss. Up. There you go. Good. So again, you'll watch Kirsten do a thumb up, and it's just the smooth right through. Kristen, a little bit more rough, but I'm not changing it, man. It works, and she's not hurting herself. Again, she's older. If she was 12, would we change it? Probably, right? So, good. Oh, good. Okay. That answer your question? Excellent. Good. Any other questions on some of this stuff? No? Okay. Well, that's all I've got. Anything else that you guys, as athletes, feedback on hitting that you'd want them to tell their athletes? Score points. Yeah. And both these girls too. And when did you actually start the sport? Grade 7, and you were grade 9, right? So this is a really good example of two late to the sport athletes, right? Because we never started them like the two kids that were here earlier. We just didn't, right? So yeah, 13U was the first year of volleyball back then. Yeah, yeah, it was. So anything from you? No. Kristen's quiet. She did give her spiel. That's right. That's right. So, all right, that's all we have for you. Thank you very, very much. Oh, and if you guys coach girls teams, there is in your package. There's a girls elementary tournament in February. It's going to be a 2-day tournament. These guys are we're gonna have a demonstration game on the Saturday, and these guys are playing in it too. Okay, so we're gonna do something fun like that. So have a look in your package, and I don't know how far in advance you guys have to get your principals for money, but there's a bit of a fee there because we have to get gyms and stuff like that. So